Caribbean rum nerds recently have been lost, wandering without a home, because Foursquare and Hamden, the kind of two big names in the genre of pot still molasses-based rum, have been really kicking up their prices quite aggressively and leaving the regular consumer nerd behind. But there is hope. There is a savior, a new home, and that is St. Lucia. Chairman's Reserve picks. I reviewed a whole bunch of these last year. I've reviewed many over the years. But these things, if what you want is a big old slab of traditional rum, I mean, no one is doing these things better at a more approachable price point than the folks at St. Lucia Distilleries. And so, today, I'm going to review 3 of them to kind of try to make that point. I mean, these could fall apart on me, I don't know. But I don't think they will. What have we got on deck today? We have got a 12-year-old column still offering. This is a Spiribam pick with a sticker on the back that says Cooper's Yield Horus. I don't know what's going on with this, but it is a relatively old pick. This came out, 3-4 years ago, something like that. Yeah, it was barreled in 2010, so this must have been maybe a 23 release. So I'm very much looking forward to this. And then we got some pot still stuff. We have got a John Dore. So I think liquor lineup is out of this. They ran out. But this cask was split among a whole bunch of different retailers, so keep your eye out. Someone else is going to have this. This is from the John Dore 1 pot still. It was distilled in 2005, and it's 17 years old, and it is cheap as friggin' chips. Yeah, I'm very excited about this. Because remember, the original Ray Nephew 17-year-old that anchored the classic Mai Tai, that was also 17. Just saying. I'm going to have to Mai Tai this at some point. And last up, this little sample I got. This is also an old John Dore one, but it's from 99. It's 21 years old, and this was picked by Fred frickin' Minnick, he of the Ascot. And I'm very excited to try this. It's by far the strongest of the bunch. And yeah, let us work through these and give them some reviews. I mean, they're going to be good. I mean, there's just no way. There are slightly less good St. Lucia barrel picks out there, but in general, these guys don't miss. They just don't miss. Let's start out with this Cooper's Yield Horus, whatever it is. 59.7% alcohol, distilled on a Coffey still. Ex-Bourbon cask, and there's a long cask number. But 12 years old, and barreled in 2010. Here we go. Oh, that is so rummy. Gosh darn, it's just a super duper rummy nose. God, I hate the stereotypes of, pirates and tiki girls running around, but God damn, if there's a rum out there that justifies that image, it's this. This smells. I mean, cola. 4 days. RC Cola, Pepsi Cola, Coca-Cola, all of added together. A little bit of root beer. Vanilla. Just gorgeous vanilla. I mean, it's so rich and just obnoxiously rich. Brown sugar, of course. Jaggery, really. Got some fennel in there. rock candy. Good Lord. I mean, if you are out there spending, three figures on, incredibly expensive old age bourbons and stuff, and you have not tried something like this at the prices they're asking, you need to get yourself one of these. You just do. You will not believe what you're sticking your nose into. Tobacco. That's what I'm missing. I was like, there's something here I'm missing. Black Cavendish, sweet, like desserty tobacco. A little bit of, what is that? A little bit of Maduro tobacco, cigar in this too. It's just, it's so obnoxiously like cola driven. I just love it. Calm still weirdness. Yeah, there's a little bit of like crushed pencils in this, including like crushed pencil eraser. But overall, like this is just decadence. Rum, delightful molasses based calm still rum decadence. Period. On the palate. It's not hitting 90. It's not that kind of rum. But good Lord. Oh, it's so yummy. Pretty much same notes as the nose. Cola. All the colas. Like, just dump the entire cola section of your local grocery store into a vat, boil it down, put it in a bottle. That's what this tastes like. The crushed pencils, especially the eraser, is much more prominent on the palate. You can tell this is column still, but like in the best possible way. This would make a Cuba Libre that would absolutely put down a horse. This is terrific. Forget jaggery. There's molasses in this. Straight up good old-fashioned molasses. There's some banana peel on the palate, black pepper, some overstewed black tea, dessert tobacco again, black Cavendish for days. A little bit of fennel just in there to kind of remind you that this is a rum. Like a little pinch of sea salt as well. It's certainly not a high flying, complex, nuanced, deep thinker of a rum. Like it's very forward on the palate, but still gets back there a little bit. It's just like the punches up front. Just a big old burst of yum. And enough of a finish and enough of a mouth length to remind you that this is serious. But it's not really about the seriousness. I'm going to score it based on the seriousness, but this is just about the deliciousness factor, and I appreciate that. Hell yeah. I mean, yeah. This is already starting well. 3, 4, probably 5. Let's do 5. Once again, if you're spending too much money on bourbon, go buy this. Or anything like this. Like calm still St. Lucia with some age on it. Just buy it. Trust me. Trust me, you will not believe what you were getting for the money. Wow. Okay. Moving on. Because I'm expecting this to be better. All right, liquor lineup, barrel pick. And I'm not going to read the cask number because it's way too long. But this was barreled in 2005. and doesn't say when it was bottled, but it's 17 years old. And bourbon cask, and it was distilled on the John Dore. And again, do not despair if you look at the liquor lineup webpage and you see that this is out of stock, because this is split among a whole bunch of different stores. So someone will probably have this. And there's going to be more old John Dore 1 out there shortly. And without even thinking about it, I can probably endorse those. On the nose. Oh, this is, how strong is this? 64.1% alcohol, so we're starting to get serious. On the nose. Oh. Just by the nose. The fact that I can pick up 2 of these for the price that whatever super extra premium 4 square is currently on the shelves, it kind of says it all. Like, this is just, I mean, it's low-ester column still Caribbean rum, pot still Caribbean rum. It has a lot of oak on it. In the best form you could think of. So, is there vanilla? Yeah. Is there coffee cake? Yeah. But there is a whole other layer to this. This is like you took some pineapple and maybe some like exotic fruit, maybe some bergamot, maybe some like kiwi. You took all that and you wrapped it in tobacco leaves. What kind of tobacco leaves? Let's just say Virginia flake. You wrapped it in Virginia flake, and that's kind of what this smells like. Put some black pepper on that, some fennel, a little aniseed, some old woodiness. Really, there's like a. Almost like musty wood, Armagnac-y wood, but it's American oak, so it's a little bit different. Almost some dill in there. Oh. Cherry, absolutely. Fried plantain. Give it some like, what is it? The hibiscus drink you see all the time in like West African cuisine, that stuff. There's a little bit of that coming through. Tea leaves, yeah, that too. I mean, it's a big old slab of woody nose, but there's a lot going on with this. It's dark, it's dense, there's some nuttiness, like some like burned almond butter or something like that. Interesting. On the palate, here we go. I mean, sailing out of the park, like landing on 3 cars, breaking all the windows. This is phenomenal. What I wasn't expecting was the mint. There is a distinct mint and basil attack on the front end of this that kind of like carries through all the way into the finish, but halfway through the palate it also like explodes into flowers. Hold on, let me try to, I'm gonna get past my awe at this and try to dissect what it's doing. Oh. Yeah, big old mint basil explosion, then florals, but it's all anchored by cola cubes, tobaccos, particularly like Virginia tobaccos, fresh Virginias, but also some stowed Virginias, fennel, aniseed, touch of seawater, coffee cake, lane cake, pineapple, kiwi, orange peel, lemon peel, lime peel, all the peel. A couple of rocks, black pepper, tea leaves. This is phenomenal. Oh, there's even like a little, what is that? There's something in this that reminds me of like some sherry rums that I've had. I mean, there's like a dried fruit component, but it's not that. It's like dirty, grungy dried fruit. It's not sulfur. It's something else. It's something like that. In the year of our Lord 2026, if you can find me a better value in long-aged rum than this, like, please tell me. Tell me in the comments down below. I want to know, because holy cow. Okay, let's give this some water. 2, 3, 4, 5, probably 6. A little bit more. Okay. Moving on to Fred Minnick's pick from a couple of years ago. Yeah, I don't really honestly know anything about Fred Minnick. I know he has an ascot. I know he kind of kicked off the whole Foursquare craze a couple of years ago and then moved on to St. Lucia a little bit, although no one really paid attention. I know he does like some insane blind tasting of 100 whiskeys or something like that every year. So, I mean, respect, you know? I mean, just for that, like running my own little rinky-dink channel here, I am well aware of just how hard it is to review. I mean, a couple of things, let alone 100 at once. And when I go to festivals, please understand, when I go to American whiskey festivals, by the time I've hit like number 10 or 12 of the high proof, high wood American whiskeys, my palate is done. It is tapped out. It is tasting nothing but wood and alcohol past that point. So if he can actually do reviews like on that scale, sitting down, blinding them one by one, respect, but you know, I don't know. I just want to taste this rum. This is also a John Dore, number 1. It is 67.7% alcohol. It's 21 years old. I'm sorry. And it's from 1999, which might be the oldest or the earliest distilled St. Lucia I've ever tasted. I think the oldest I've ever had is like a 2004 up until this point. So let's see what we got. Oof. Old and woody. I mean, it smells old and woody. With the exception of the sheer mass of vanilla on this and coffee cake, you would swear like this is an Armagnac of some kind. Like it just smells. There's a Rancio thing going on. Yeah, imagine chopped up old Parisian furniture, but then you like poured a whole bunch of like vanilla essence and Coca-Cola and maybe some like cherry IHOP syrup on top. That's kind of the vibe here. But it's nice. Dried fruit. What kind of dried fruit? Like mashed figs and prunes, maybe? Orange peel, lemon peel. It just smells more dense than the previous one, but also less detailed. Black pepper, some black tea leaves again. Fruit. I mean, yeah, we're kind of sticking mostly to cherry. There's a little like a baked pineapple if I go looking for it. Virginia tobaccos, yeah. I mean, it smells like a woodier version of the previous glass. Just a little bit less detail. It's a good nose. But despite the age difference, I might like the last one better. On the palate, what is the event horizon for wood? At least for me. What is the point where you stack on more wood than I want in a spirit? That's a good question. I think we have passed that event horizon. This is just too much wood for me. It's just too much wood. It's still a very good spirit, and I want to see what it does with water, but man, it's like I'm enjoying the arrival. I'm enjoying that little... There's an herbaceousness to this too, but it's different. It's like mint and rosemary thyme rather than like mint and basil. But it's all kind of happening up front. There's a nice attack on some darker tobaccos, southern dessert cart cake stuff, coffee, and that's all nice. Some cherry as well. And then as it starts to roll back, the wood just attacks and just throws everything a little bit off balance. I mean, it's not... I've tried a lot worse things than this. This is still very good, but I wish they'd dumped this maybe a year earlier, maybe 2. Yeah. Oh. It's like I'm enjoying this, the front end, and then I just get whacked by a mallet made of like vanilla and splinters. Oh my god. Okay. It's still good, though. I think I'm still enjoying it. Part of it might be the strength. I'm not sure. I will add some water to this. Ah. Oh. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of a little bit of when I taste I'm a wine nerd, right? So when I pop a relatively young Barolo or something, when it gets poured for me, like I get the same kind of effect. Like I'm really enjoying the front end. I'm like, oh, the cherry is beautiful, and then what is that? A little bit of violet in there, and then the tannins just destroy my face, and it happens every time I take a sip. Same experience kind of here. This is sort of like the Nebbiolo, the Barolo of American oak-driven pot still rums. It's a lot. It's good. I don't think I'd want a bottle of this. Well, I'll give it some water. We'll see what I think, but... Oh, every time. And I'll say more. I will say more. If you are a bourbon person, you like the oaks, I would buy this first. I would buy the 12-year-old Coffey still first. It's just a little bit easier going. That being said, if you're used to tasting 100 monster whiskeys at once, I could see how you would pick this. Because this will cut through that shit. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. See if that mellows out a little bit. Moving back really. Back to the Spiribam pick. Coffee still. Decadence in a bottle. It's just... I smell this and immediately I can hear the Pirates of the Caribbean theme like just hammering away in my brain. It's that kind of rum. It is so rummy. Colas, candy, banana peel. Obnoxious. Some might say... Simple is not even the right word. Some might say... two-dimensional. I would say focused. This knows what its mission is. And that mission is like delicious rummy rum. And I'm not mad about that on the palate. There's limits. There's limits to what you can do in terms of absolute quality with the column still. Well, coffee still, I should say. But this is it's impossible to hate this. Like, this is just so yummy. It's like shoving all the little, like getting a bag of the little cola candies and shoving them all into your mouth at once. And then chasing it with a shot of espresso. Cola candy, banana peel, tobaccos, Black Cavendish in particular, some coffees. Like, if you've been spending, not just if the bourbon fans, if you have been spending too much money on like Cuban style rums and you're like, man, these are great, but I wish they would like pull back on the mustiness, the musty factor, and replace it with just more like pure decadent desserty goodness, you should try this. In terms of absolute quality, I mean, it's not a super duper complex flavor profile, although it's hitting it beautifully. It doesn't develop a whole lot with the water. I was enjoying this pretty much exactly the same amount before. The mouth presence is okay. It's fine. We're not pushing into 90 territory. This is just really, really good. And more importantly than that, friggin' delicious. You know what? I'm going to give this like a... This is an 88 party face. 88... with like the little party thing. There we go. That looks like a loud speaker. But you know what? That's what I'm going for. Party face. Party emoji. Because that's what this is. This is a party in a bottle. It is delightful. It is fun. It's pretty good. It's not going to be the best thing here, but it still gets 88 points. Plus the party face. Moving on to this 17-year-old Chairman's Pick from John Dore 1. I mean, cherry, tobacco, tamarind. Oh. Slightly floral now, but there's still that like little fennel aniseed edge to remind you it's a rum. Pineapple. Oh. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I mean, this is... usually, I can tell when I'm going to give something over 90 points because I feel like I'm not giving this enough time. I'm not doing this enough justice on my little teeny YouTube channel with like, under 3,000 subscribers. This is a terrific nose. It's dancing, it's playing, it's changing up on me. Rich, dense fruit, tobacco, southern dessert cart. Really, really impressive on the palate. Home run. Grand slam. I mean, just a phenomenal spirit. Oh. Dense, complex, herbaceous, but also very woody and like there is a decadence factor to this too, but it's balanced off by a really serious complexity. Got the minty basil thing up front and the flowers. Oh my God, and then the fruit and the wood rolls in. And the pepper. I'm going to Mai Tai this. I'm going to try it. Because I have to. Maybe I'll leave that for the patrons. But, I mean, just neat. It's... the best like rum of this style, this kind of pot distilled molasses, low-ester, high-age style I've had in a long, long time. This is very good shit. Can I find a 91 plus on this? No. 91 points, though. 91 freaking points for this barrel pick, and there will be more like it. Wow. SLD. Showing the other distilleries. How it's done. I mean, what else can I say? This is way less expensive than the Forcewares out there, the Hamdens out there, and honest to God, I think this is better. I know Hamden's like putting out a 15-year-old at a crazy price point pretty soon. It's not going to be bad. It will be very, very good. I don't know if it's beating this. Moving on, back to the Fred Minnick, the Ascot rum. Here we go. It's opened up. Okay, this is good. We're getting more florals. We're getting more like fruitcakey stuff. Fruitcake proper, but also cakes made with fruit. There's some like cloud cake in here. Pineapple upside down cake, lane cake, cherry pie. I'm getting a little bit of that kind of mint meets rosemary thing I was getting on the palate before. On the nose now. black pepper, sweet tea. It's opened up beautifully with water, and I'm happy about that because that's what I was hoping it would do. But the nose was not really my issue with this. The problem was the woodiness on the back of the palate. So let's see what we got. The hell? Here's my dilemma. It feels like, on the one hand, water has brought the wood on the back end into check, into balance. Because it's no longer just like thwacking me and on the sides of my mouth and in my throat, like halfway through the experience. And that's good. But it also feels like it's kind of flattened the front end of this. Yeah. Like the front end stuff that I was enjoying on this, it's kind of all come together in a mush. Now I'm getting like, yeah, I'm still getting like the minty rosemary thyme thing, but and the sweet tea and the kind of the Armagnac-y character, the dried fruit. But now it's all kind of together in a muddy mush a little bit. I don't know, man. Like this, it's a Minnick run. I don't know how to deal with this. Based on the nose and how it's behaving before on the palate, I was expecting to give this like, 88 plus, 89, somewhere in that region. Now I'm just kind of confused. What is this? I mean, it's something that should have been dumped in a year or two earlier, but Sorry. If you're listening, I just took a pull out of the sample bottle of this neat. I think I like a better neat, honestly, on the palate. I mean, it's got the problem of the wood on the back end, but it's also got the stuff I like on the front. I don't know. I don't know how to deal with this. I'm going to call this... It's going to get an emoji. What do I score this? No, I got to give it a higher score than the column still one. I'm going to call this an 89 question mark. 89 question mark. Not just a question mark, also a wood log, because this is very woody. It's too woody. It should have been coming out of the barrel years earlier. But yeah, this is leaving me confused, and it's leaving me with the back end of my mouth, all the moisture sucked out of the back end of my mouth by how tannic and woody this is. So yeah, that is your lineup, such as it is. In last place, although possibly first place in my heart, is this Coffey still option, the Spiribam pick at 88 party emoji, points out of 100. Then you got this Minnick thing. 89 question mark emoji, wood emoji out of 100. It's confusing. I think I like it better without water, but it's also more painful without water. And it's just there's just way too much wood on this. 89 points with some emojis. And then your winner today by a huge margin is this barrel pick from Liquor Lineup and a couple of other stores. 17-year-old John Dore won 91 friggin' points. This is incredible. It's just a killer rum. Stunning. And that is your video. Thanks for watching and cheers.